myhappydesires.com. Visit us at myhappydesires.com and add some toys to your toy box. Let your imagination be the guide to your stress relief. myhappydesires.com has everything for the perfect play night. Alone or not, you choose. Fuel your desires without breaking the bank. myhappydesires.com.
Hello, this is Clementine from Visions of Atlantis, and you're watching CMS TV.
So, what came up on the horizon that you are going to go see?
Well, and I'm sure we'll get into this later, but the Metallica dropped a song and a 2-year tour on everybody on Monday. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it was. They just immediately, just out of the blue, no one was aware of it. I had not even heard a buzz on it or anything. And the tour, the way it's worked is the tour is on Fridays and Sundays. But when you buy a ticket, it's for both nights.
Okay.
So of course, then they put out Metallica, and we will get into all this a little later, but I'll just tell a short version.
All right.
So then Metallica released the packages like later that day or the next day, and they were obscene. Obscene. Like,
did they Taylor Swift you?
Dude? Well, I'll get there, because if you looked at the packages that Metallica is offering, that the band is offering, not Ticketmaster, the band, there's a package that goes up to $7,000.
Are you shitting me?
No, $7,000, and everything's expensive. You know, if you want to be in the snake pit, you want to be on the floor, everything is super, super high priced. And I was like, oh man, you know, but the deal is like I said, you get it when you buy a ticket, you buy a ticket for 2 nights, not one. And the first night of each show is Metallica, Pantera, and Wolfgang Van Halen.
Okay. Second
night is Metallica, Five Finger Death Punch, and Ice Nine Kills.
Who are they?
They're a band.
Okay.
They're okay. They're fine. They're not. I'm not trying to shit on them. They're not awful, but they're not great either.
Okay.
But you can't just buy for one night. You have to buy for 2 nights.
Right.
So then again, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is going to be fucking absolutely terrible. The cost of this is going to be nuts. And I've been saying the whole time that I'm going to the Pantera shows. Even if it's 500 fucking bucks, I'm going to the Pantera shows. Well, here's the Pantera ticket, and I'm looking at these Metallica prices, and I'm like, oh my God. Do I really have to go into my pocket this much money for this? So I was dreading it. I really was dreading it. And so I looked up, of course, the only 2 places that are even remotely near me, Detroit or Chicago.
Okay.
So I was like, well, Detroit's closer. You know, Detroit, I can legitimately just come home if I want to after the show. You know, I don't have to. I can get a hotel, but at the same time, I can also drive home, because if I drive home, I'll be home at like 3 a.m, which is about when I go to bed anyway. So that's not a big deal.
Will you be calling me from a gas station asking me to pay for some gas and a snack?
Hey man, can you buy me some chips and some gas? No, I'm not that guy. Hey, mother trucker, can you get me some gas? You know, but needless to say, I was a little bit apprehensive about buying these tickets. But then I got on Wednesday, the pre-sale went on sale.
Okay.
And I went online, and they were like, oh, you can get the pre-sale code. Toomey told me, he's like, you can get the pre-sale code if you just sign up for Metallica.com for free.
Okay.
So I did, and I get the pre-sale code. So I go and I look online, and I was like, all right, I know I'm not going on the floor. I know I'm not paying $1,000 a ticket. I'm just not doing that. But I looked into like the middle bowl, not the top, not the bottom, but just in the middle. I got a ticket for $90.
And where are they playing?
Ford Field.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. All right. So
Oh.
so it's a stadium thing, and
Yeah.
it's indoors too.
It's indoors.
Yeah.
Ford Field, section 319 is where I'm sitting. So it's not. So if people want to look it up, it's not at the top. It's not at the bottom.
Right.
But I mean, out the door with fees, with everything, $125.
Nice.
And I was like, that's fucking cheap. That is, it's not even reasonable. That's cheap when you think that I get two nights of shows with the biggest band in the world, the biggest reunion in the world, and the biggest modern metal band in the world, and
Right.
Wolfgang Van Halen.
Sure.
I honestly don't think you could see any of them except Wolfie for $125
Well,
for a ticket.
I paid $89 for those tickets for last
For
night.
Wasp, yeah. And I mean, this is Metallica.
Yeah.
So
and the reunion of Pantera members.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for me, I was like, this is cheap. It's a no-brainer. So I just bought a ticket and was like, you know what? If they announce shows in between, cool. And who knows, I may come to Chicago too, because this is the kicker. My upcoming tickets are for November the 10th, I believe,
Okay.
of 2023.
All right.
So only 50 weeks away.
Well, I mean that's about the same amount of time I waited for the Wasp show.
But if I want to go to Chicago, the Chicago gig is in August of 2024.
Really? That far out, huh? Nice. And where would they be playing in Chicago?
This Soldier Field.
Soldier Field. Okay.
Yeah, it's a true stadium tour. They're only playing stadiums. So.
All right.
So I may come up to Chicago too. I mean, Lord knows I got enough time to save up money again if I need to between Ford Field and Chicago.
Sure.
So, but yeah, so I just said fuck it, bought myself a ticket, and I'm gonna go.
Yeah, your travel expenses will be more than the ticket.
They probably will be. I mean, it'll be what?
You got a hotel because you're going to have to stay overnight.
Yeah, well, maybe.
You're not
I honestly don't think
Detroit twice, are you?
No, I'm not going to go to the second night. I think this is the biggest problem Metallica tour is going to have.
I gotcha. So you're only going to go one night.
Yeah, I'm only going. Look, just because they're telling me I get 2 nights doesn't mean I have to use them.
Okay, all right, because you didn't mention you were you were going to blow off the second night.
I have no interest in seeing Five Finger Death Punch again.
Okay,
I have no interest in seeing Ice Nine Kills.
All right.
And so, as far as I'm concerned, and I think this is going to be a big problem on the tour. I think everybody's going to see the Pantera reunion stuff. I don't think a ton of people are going to go to both nights. I think you're going to get half empty stadiums that second night across because they're, at least for now, they may change this, but at least for now, you can't transfer that second day ticket either. Like you can't
give it to somebody else.
Yeah, you can't transfer day 2 to somebody else.
Gotcha.
So they're going to have to change that. They don't want to play a stadium the second night to fucking 28,000 people or whatever. That'll look really bad.
Sure.
But for me, I mean, why would I want to stay in Detroit 2 extra days? Not even just 1 extra day, because there's a day in between.
There's a day in between. So a Friday, then you have to hang out Saturday, then you can go on Sunday.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, I get you.
That just blows. So I won't be doing that. But to me, I just looked at it as like, $125 to see Metallica and Pantera touring together. No brainer.
Right.
No brainer for me. I'm there.
So. All right, fair enough. And I mean, for what you paid, it's certainly not outrageous.
Not at all. Not at all. So yeah. So I marked my calendar now, man. Only 50 weeks away. The anticipation is killing me.
Right. Perfect.
Nice.
Wow, look at that.
Yep.
So Chris heading out to see Metallica again.
I am Metallica, and of course truth is if Pantera wasn't on the bill, there's no chance I go to this. But I mean, look, I'm not even going to lie. It's not out of the question that I might watch Wolfie and Pantera and leave. Because I'll be done at 10 o'clock or 9:30 or whatever. Be home by midnight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about a 3-hour ride up there.
That's what I mean. I'd be home at like a reasonable hour. And I've seen Metallica. I mean, how many times do I need to see Metallica?
Exactly.
You know,
and you saw them in their heyday. So
yeah, and I saw them recently. So it's not even like
What I mean is you've seen Metallica at their peak. Is what I'm trying to say.
I saw them before they became the family band.
Right, of course.
Hey, friends.
Good to see you, friends.
Let's get 3 8-year-olds up here to sing The Memory Remains with us tonight. They're part of the Metallica family.
Right, of course. Aren't your mom and dad proud? Where is mom and dad out there?
Well, there they are.
Hi, mom and dad.
They're the ones that have the big sign that says, "We love Metallica."
Right. Right. I'll meet your folks at the Burberry store after the show.
No, you won't. Not unless you paid like $3,000, which we will get into that because, whoa. Holy smokes, the prices are crazy.
That's good. Well, how about that?
Yeah. So there you have it. You went to a show. I bought tickets to a show. It's like the only thing I did this week. I've been sick all week. That's not been fun. I still, even tonight, I don't feel that good, but I'm soldiering through.
Yeah.
Thought I had COVID.
Again.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I got tested and I don't. So, but yeah, I got like the flu, I guess, which I don't know if you could see, probably not, but I'm like sweating like a fucking fat guy, which imagine that.
Got to take your vitamin D and Quercetin every day.
Dude, I'm taking all my dumb medicine. I almost think it's this fucking diet is just eating me alive. This super green smoothies and the whey shakes and I think it's just the diet is fucking kicking my ass right now.
You need to take some garlic too, man.
I take garlic, I take turmeric, I take the fish oil, whatever that shit is. Yep. You know, I'm taking the one a day for men.
Right.
You know, I'm taking, dude, it's a fucking meal all by itself, just taking pills.
I'll have my pill meal now.
It feels like it's like 10 different pills now between the vitamins and the garlic and the all the different supplements and shit. It's like, God damn it, I hate getting old. Can't I just die in peace, please?
Sure.
Fuck.
Sure. Yeah, I've been taking that stuff for years and don't get sick.
Well, you forget. I did get burned near to death. My system has been pretty well ravaged.
That is true. But you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, hey, I'm hanging in as long as I can. However long that is, that's how long I'll be here.
Well, that's good to know. Yep. And what is the latest with your foot and ankle and feet issues and shit? Are you haven't popped out a bone lately?
No, I haven't. I've dude, and again, it goes into the whole thing of having to change how you live.
Yes.
You know, when I was having all that problem with the cuboid bone where it kept popping out of joint and I had to keep going and getting it re-popped in or twisting my foot and popping it in myself, you know, I ended up getting to where now I wear shoes around the house just because the shoes keep the foot tight so the bone doesn't pop out.
Right.
It's fucking dumb. And, you know, when you're working in the middle of the day, you know, which I guess it's not that for me, it feels dumb. I guess everybody else is listening and be like, wow, dude, big shock. You work and wear shoes at work, you know, but for me, that is a change, you know, because I'm a fucking hillbilly pretty much, but yeah, I wear shoes all day long just to make sure that my foot, the only problem I got in that area right now is I've still got this torn MCL that I need to go have surgery on. And I just haven't.
Right.
You know, I just don't have time to be laid up for a couple of weeks for a fucking MCL.
Yeah, I get you. All right. Well, very good.
So that's that. And that's that.
All right. All right. Well, I say we take our first break here. And as per usual, we'll let you pick a tune. So what should we play?
All right. I am going to pick a song that is from our friends Our friends in Icarus Witch have a new song
Okay.
that they just released called 10,000 Light Years from Home.
Wow, that's quite a title.
Yeah. It's just a single. I don't know if there's an album coming behind it or what, but that is their new song. I figured we'd help them out a little bit, let people know that they're there.
I wasn't even aware they were still doing stuff.
Oh yeah, they're recording something. I don't know what, but we'll have to find out, I guess.
Well, I'm glad that they released it out there on Spotify.
Yep.
So I can play it.
There we go.
All right. We're going to play a few songs. We will come back and we will regale you with our brilliance.
That's right.
So here's something new from Icarus Witch, 10,000 Light Years from Home, exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.
This is Matt from Icarus.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job.